everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another beans and alpacas video. Basically, I'm a bit late, but in this video, I am finally going to give you a Farmcon recap that I promised. I was just waiting for Giants to put the videos on their YouTube, which they did a couple weeks ago, and then I have been extremely busy, so sorry for the delay in that, but here we go. Also, this video, these guys talk in German, so we are just going to break down what I see. Some of this might be speculation, but we'll see. So, right off the bat, I like this scenery. That's cool. This is gameplay and machines preview beans and alpacas. Windmill right there. This is like an old looking farm area. Also, I am going to do the two videos in one, I think, because I took a quick gander at these and there's some stuff I'm just not going to be able to go over because I don't know. Farmcon 26. And like this stuff right here. This first one is even there. Like this stuff is in German. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's a weird C. That's coffee. Is this next one? This first one. There's an open area here. I'm guessing they're going to place down a coffee plantation. I think that's the word they're using for them. Yeah, the coffee will be in cultivation like the rice. Here they're drawing out a outline. And then they go to this confirmation page. Looks like you can change the direction of your rows and this stuff here. Of course, once we can get our hands on this stuff at the end of October, which is only about 2 months away, we'll be able to get a better view on all this stuff. But who knows? We might even be getting more blogs on coffee. Then it generates. There you go. There's your coffee rows. I was trying to see if that was growing or ready to harvest, but I can't tell. This is a video, so obviously I can't zoom in on this. Is that new? Is that vehicle new? I'm not sure. That's a nice looking John Deere tractor again. I'm not sure if that's new or not. I know we are supposed to be getting some new John Deere stuff. I know we're getting a John Deere sugarcane planter, but I'm not sure about any of these other John Deere tractors. Can I see a number on this? Not really. Oh, you know what this is? I think this is the fungicide sprayer. Now, I guess that's the upside of me doing this, recording this when I am, because I'm recording this on the day that they announced bananas, and this is also going to be used there. This is a fungicide sprayer, so The fungicide is to be used on at least coffee as well. That looks like it's maybe ready to harvest coffee. Yep. There they are going down the row, harvesting the coffee. It looks like there's a pretty, good distance between the harvester and the pipe. So it looks like you could maybe even come down the next row and pull up your trailer to empty the coffee. It looks to be a New Holland right there. Not sure what that is. Okay, that's gonna be your coffee trailer. That's the trailer they're gonna be putting the coffee in. Well, this isn't exactly coffee yet. This is the I believe they're called white coffee grapes. And then these go to a production to be turned into coffee beans. Is how that works, if I remember right from the first blog we had on coffee. This is right here. I don't know if I can get a better picture of it. But this production right here is your first stage in your coffee production. It's the inside of it. This truck here. What else do we see in this picture? Not really sure. Nothing else is really sticking out to me. I think that was the focal point. This truck is the focal point of this picture. But I always like to look in the background and see what I can see. Now this next section, they go into alpacas a little bit. Leading, your character leading an alpaca. And then I believe here they go into shearing. So I'm going to play this for a moment. Which takes you into a little bit of a mini game. But I like that you have to like lead the alpacas into like this area, it seems like. So that's cool. It's like a little shearing room. And then sugar cane, which there is your new John Deere sugar cane harvester, which as a John Deere fan, I am super excited about. This is a Mercedes-Benz truck. They showed this in one of the videos I did on the bananas. And I wasn't sure what this is. This is I forget the exact model, but this is a Mercedes truck. And then there's your, I'm guessing that's the new sugarcane texture. Oh, that's a Veltra, okay. Your sugarcane, trailers? Containers, whatever you call those. And by the looks of this, it looks like this might have an internal capacity. Which is awesome, because I don't think the case one does. There is more. That's the 8RX, I believe. I believe that is a new John Deere planter. Again, I don't know the model. I could be mistaken, but I believe that is a new John Deere planter. When he's just going over specs and stuff for that, I'll have a video showing all that at the end of October when it comes out. There is that video. Yeah, we have some time. Let's just go ahead and go over the other video on this one. This is a tutorial map preview. It is based on rural Brazil, lush rainforest, sweeping hills, and winding river. Characteristic red soil and tropical vegetation. As we have seen, we will be getting new placeables. Something about a rain season? I'm not sure. They haven't elaborated on that a lot. Higher detailed roads. And new foliage and fauna. Which as a farm builder, I am excited about. There's this picture here. We saw something similar in the one of the banana blogs. So I can pretty much confirm by the looks of that is a field. That tractor looks really cool. Still not sure exactly what those are over there. And then we have this picture. Looks like it's on the inside of one of the houses. Very cool. That is another thing I am excited about with this DLC. This is the first time, I believe, Giants is doing houses that actually have interiors, which I am super pumped about. That looks amazing. Another outside picture. Okay, that's a barn right there. That looks like it's maybe a covered barn. Something over there, but that part out front looks like a smaller covered barn. That's a nice looking tractor. Not sure what that is. Some trees over there. Going over a bridge. That bridge looks really cool. Pathway through the forest here. I like that. Looks like that's an olive plantation over there. That's the first, that building right there is the first stage in the production of coffee. 6 new farmhouses with interiors. Like I said, I am super pumped about that. A fresh coat of paint. Like I said, there are going to be painting projects you can do. And it looks like you actually can buy or have to buy pallets of paint. That looks cool. That is very cool. Skipping over some of this stuff. I will link both of these videos in the description of this video. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's one of your paintables right there. Repaintable farm houses. So it looks like there's going to be more than one house you can repaint. Rain, wetness, and something. That's a big building of something. Not sure what that is. Adapted and updated visuals for structures. Recap multi-material setup. RGB mass projecting overlapping layers. New additions. Wetness gradient control. Support for alpha channel and mask. Alpha blend for higher fidelity at low resolution masks. Parallax interior and glass shader. Nice overview of the road system. Roundabout here. Kind of a, what would that even be called? I don't think that's technically a roundabout because of this going through the middle. What would that be called? they're showing something with the roads there. Not sure, so I'm kind of just skipping through this. A view of the town, it looks like, or at least a small area of town right there. And then I think I don't know what they did here, but that doesn't look like in-game footage. Are they in like GE or something here? Or Blender? Something, I'm not sure. See, that might be Blender. Oh, yeah. I really don't know what I'm talking about there. I don't know Blender enough to even try and explain what he's doing. I pretty much haven't messed with Blender yet. Any of the modding stuff I've done is just basically XML changes and GE stuff. So, I don't know enough about Blender to show you guys what he was doing in there. That's cool. Not sure what that is exactly by that picture, but that's cool. Oh, I think this is your collectible museum. I think your collectibles go in here. But that is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I know I am incredibly late on this one, but I hope that helps. And I will see you guys in the next one later.